Mr.Sanemon, and we're playing through Dead Space 2. This is video number 3 in Chapter 1. Standing and waiting for the elevator. What I've never understood is why these nightmares always seem to happen in an elevator. I think maybe Isaac Clarke's claustrophobic or something. Several of these little nightmare sequences occur during an elevator ride. Maybe it's just filler so the elevator ride won't seem so boring. Or instantaneous. They like to put zombies behind you, so I'm constantly checking. This is only my second playthrough that I'm recording. Angry red triangle. Save point. Or not. That's not fair. You don't put zombies next to save points. Even if they are pretending to be dead. That's even worse, because then you walk over them to get the power node and then you get attacked by a zombie. It's not any fair. I'm not going to buy the engineer's suit. I'm going to buy the security suit. This is the one that you unlock for successfully playing through the game once. Don't worry, it's not much of an advantage. I can carry more and I get a little extra armor. But you only get extra health through upgrading your RIG. So it still only takes us about the same number of hits to kill me. Since it only has about 4 notches in the health meter on its back, I'm assuming it takes 1 less hit to kill me while I'm wearing this suit than it would if you were wearing the default suit. Or 1 more hit to kill me wearing this suit. Rather. I'm not sure if you'd consider this a boss fight. Seemed like actual boss fights in the first one where you had to fight bosses. In Dead Space 2, it doesn't seem like seems like they almost broke away from the whole you're fighting a boss sequence. They didn't have any original models or enemies. In fact, I believe you fight this enemy of the same model type again, but since your guns will be doing extra damage at that point, it will take fewer hits to kill him and it will feel less like a boss fight. This is definitely set up to be sort of like a boss battle. It has a mechanic. You have to use stasis to slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a pain to aim and hit him. I noticed I didn't do quite so well at slowing him down in this one. I don't know how much easier he is on the easier difficulty. I don't know how much harder he is on anything other than normal. I didn't want to have my second playthrough have so many deaths to edit out, so this is on normal. I'm not bad at this, the PC controls aren't so great. I'm pretty sure it was more or less designed to be played on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I am not sure whether this is whether the release dates were at the same time or not. I don't quite remember. I know that the PlayStation 3 version sold very well. Nonetheless, the PC version is quite exquisite. I very much enjoyed playing this game. If you make a giant circle to get that stasis when you're fighting him, you probably will not be hit. You have to run the entire time, so don't aim to shoot the barrel like I did. Just stomp. It doesn't take too much extra time to stomp if you run out of ammo, that is, or need a health pack for whatever reason. I believe this boss dropped a gold semiconductor for me. I don't know how you get them to drop gold or ruby semiconductors. I know that later on the ones that shoot things out of the ground that are attached to walls drop ruby semiconductors. I don't know if it's just a set drop or if there's something you actually have to do. If anybody would be so kind as to tell me the way that happens or whatever for the trash items that are great for making lots of money at the vendor. It just makes me wonder why every single vent in this game turns left. Now I may be exaggerating, there might be one that turns right. Actually, I think there's the part where you're turning them that I'll get to later, that you have to climb and go right. But it seems 9 times out of 10 in these vents, you go left. Always upgrade your rig's health in this part if you have to. Upgrade your damage on your gun. Don't worry about, I would not worry about buying any other guns at this point. If you're on your first playthrough, it seems like a waste of money. Buying health packs, I usually don't run out of them, but if you should always have at least one in your inventory. The line gun is really, really important later on when you fight the babies that have the 3 things on their back that shoot you. It's really good for cutting those and killing them quickly. But the plasma cutter seems really good for tearing apart enemies. If you played the first one, you probably remember that the plasma cutter with full upgrades was so good you rarely needed any other guns. This has been Dead Space 2 Chapter 1. I look forward to your comments. Episode 2 will be posted soon. And credits are rolling. If I missed your song and you happen to stumble across this, please let me know and I will put it in an annotation. Not all of these songs were used, but I intend on using them. They'll be put in the credits if I use them in the second video. So, until next time, this has been Dead Space 2.